E aí pessoas, beleza? Estou aqui gravando mais um vídeo de Risen 3. Começou já, né, o vídeo de uma batalha.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin.
Bacana isso. Nossa. Eita, tô rolando no fogo da hora. Visão do ouro. Rust, teleporte em stone. Ok, já posso voltar lá pra cidade. Espero que eles já estejam de boa comigo. Senão eu vou ter que cancelar a missão. Acho que eles já estão de boa assim. Cancelar a missão não, né? Eu teria que dar load no jogo. Como eu ia cancelar a missão?
Congratulations! You've just defeated the strongest fighter in the camp. Well done, soldier. You'll be a great commander someday.
Do I get a medal or something?
You'll get a medal when you've proved that you can run a camp like this one for a year. But I'll admit, you're a strong fighter. Here, take this instead. It should help you on your path. I'm just glad you're on our side. Keep it up, soldier.
I found your prism.
Well done. Give it to me.
I can't do that. I still need it.
You'd best have a good reason for keeping it.
I've got to do something for Erasmus, and we'll need it for that.
If Erasmus says you need it, then you may keep it for now. His word is good. You would do well to heed his advice.
Am I ready to be promoted to Guardian?
Let me think. You beat me in a fight. That proves you're strong. You killed a Shadow Lord. Very impressive, but not enough by itself. You passed Maurizio's trial. That's one point in your favor. You still haven't done enough for us to deserve promotion. Keep making yourself useful around the camp. Maybe you'll be ready someday.
Nossa, eu já fiz tanta coisa, o cara ele fala que ainda não tô pronto. É esse aqui, eu teria que fazer essas missões. Faltam 3. Quem é Cox? Deixa eu ver. Ah, eu tinha ido até ali, né? Você vê que é na caverna, então deixa quieto. Deixa eu ver aqui a missão.
I've passed your trial. The golem on the beach is dead.
Impressive. Very impressive. If you find all the trials this easy, then maybe you should instruct the cadets.
Thanks, but I'd rather not.
I guess your destiny is going to be very different from mine.
Can you explain the trick with the golem?
Few people know how to create a beast of this nature. This art requires intensive study and a great many crystals. But I sense that your spirit doesn't have the time to learn these things.
Do you have another trial ready?
You really have ambition. Looks like I was wrong about you. Whatever the case, I have another mission for you. The training of the recruits takes up a lot of time, so my research is moving slowly. Hence, an adjutant would be perfect.
What?
Good heavens. Looks like your superior abilities in battle are offset by what you lack in other areas. As adjutant, you'd be my right-hand man and help me with my research.
Just tell me what needs to be done.
When we succeed at extracting the required knowledge from a few water samples, then... Damn, I'm already starting to sound like that old Nurgle.
Water samples? Alright, I'll play the water carrier for you.
Hey, a little more respect for the importance of this mission, please. With these samples, I could come up with an attack spell that will help you as well.
Now that sounds much better.
Doesn't it just? So get going and start looking.
Where am I supposed to find water samples?
Well, certainly not by fishing around in water barrels. The water's quality is the trick. Just keep an eye out for my gnome's old watering holes. Look at the southeastern beach, near the big waterfall, and in the shadowlands of Tyrannus.
Did something happen to the gnomes who were supposed to fetch the water?
You're not getting cold feet now, are you? But to answer your question, most of them have new orders.
You said most of them. What about the rest?
All right then. The gnomes that I sent to the southwest beach have not returned. I don't think they made it, so I'm advising you to be careful.
Nossa.
I don't have it.
Tá, não posso aprender nada. Quantos cristais eu tenho? Tá em loot, né? 21.
Another amateur in the camp. Or the ugliest dock whore I've ever seen.
Is this how you welcome every newcomer?
No, just the wimps.
I've already got enough to deal with right now. What is your problem with me?
That's enough. I can stop this little game now.
Game? What game?
Information. That's what I was after. I provoked you, and you revealed something about yourself, my naive friend.
Alright, I got it.
So it seems. You didn't allow yourself to be misled a second time. I think you've learned enough for today.
Why have you sided with the Guardians?
Well, for one thing, you can convince yourself that it's safe here, but the real reason is that you get a roof over your head and a meal on the table.
You don't sound very convinced.
I don't care how important extracting the crystals may be. I'm not going to work in some bloody mine. So my motto is, keep your head down, and you'll have a good life here.
Why does someone like you need that information?
Isn't that obvious? Information is valuable. It can sometimes determine the course of entire wars. Keep your ears open, and you can pocket a lot of gold.
So, you're rich.
I wouldn't be for long if I told you that. Never peddle the fruits of your labours. Old street wisdom.
Alright. You are rich. What sort of information do you have to offer?
Since you don't perform guard duty, and you don't manage our stock lists, I don't have much for you. Of course, those robe-wearing bureaucrats have something to offer, but I'm sure you would have figured that out yourself. No. I've got another offer for you. Fork out some gold, and I'll teach you a few tricks.
What do I need to know about the camp?
You don't expect a lecture from me, do you?
No.
Good. Because you'll figure most of it out for yourself, anyway. What I can recommend is that you take a look in the back room of the tavern now and then. Occasionally, you'll meet someone there you can challenge to a drinking contest.
I'm unbeatable in a drinking contest.
You're not the first to make that claim. Most of them wake up with their heads in the water barrel. If you really want to prove that you can hold your liquor, there's only one way. As soon as you find someone standing in the back room of the tavern with a bottle in his hand, challenge him to a drinking contest, and may the stronger liver win.
I have a prism stone from Master Ilvar for you.
Really? Let me see it.
Of course. Here you go.
I hope it won't make me blind. Eye patches don't look good on me. Well, I'll be off then.
It looks like we're comrades now.
Well, who would have thought it? Just got into the camp and you're already up to your neck in it. And I may even have a little something for a comrade like you. A spell that will open complicated locks in a jiffy. But it doesn't come free of charge, of course.
This magic you talk about,
Yes?
what are these magic crystals actually made of?
Well, crystal, of course. Your point being?
Oh, forget it. What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
Vamos ver o que ele ensina. Aumentou minha quantidade de vida. Você vira um ladrão. Deixa eu aumentar a vida.
How do I last longer in a fight?
Concentration is the key word. Concentrate on the battle and try to forget your wounds. It won't be easy to put aside the pain, but once you've mastered it, you can become a true warrior.
Tá. Então completou já a missão desse cara. Vamos então aqui na caverna. Se bem que o cara lá na caverna tá morto, né? Então não sei como vai servir isso.
Split a few throats.
Nossa. Meu, já tô tão forte quanto lá no começo do jogo. Coisa do jogo que você dava esses danos assim absurdos também. Ah, agora já tem os mineradores aqui. Então de boa. Aqui, vem cá, cara.
What is it? Is there a problem?
No. Why should there be a problem?
Because everyone who talks to me comes with a sack full of problems, and I solve problems. Those who control magic have nothing to fear.
You seem confident.
You bet. Just look what the mages have done here on Tyrannus. We don't care if the gods have abandoned the world. We don't need them anymore. The more crystals our minds produce, the greater our power.
How many crystals have you got with you?
Me? Oh, it's not worth mentioning. A handful, and that's it. This stuff is needed elsewhere more urgently.
Then you certainly won't mind handing over a few.
But not all of them. Here.
Aí, obrigado.
Tell me something about the crystals and the mines.
I've no idea why the crystals are so powerful, but I do know they burn a nice hole in our enemies. And that's precisely why it's so important to mine them.
Right. How about a round of knife throwing?
Sure thing, but I don't compete against any buffoon. I'll enter into a knife duel with you just as soon as you bring the necessary gold. But remember, I don't have time for these games when I'm not by the wheel.
Here. With this prism, you'll be able to see approaching shadows sooner.
Ha! This almost makes it too easy for us. But seriously, now you know how important the mage's work here is. If my predecessor had had the pleasure of owning this artifact, he would still be alive today. Now we can mine crystals on a regular basis again. We'll get a share.
Ok. Bom, vou guardar mais um pouco. Não, vou melhorar nisso mesmo. Não. Esperar um pouco, vou melhorar a influência. Ou destreza. Ok, falta só mais um. O carinha lá que quer 1k de gold, né? Mó safado. Só agora eu tenho 1k de gold. Acho que dá pra eu... Digo, dá pra eu completá-la.
That keel is working again.
And?
I thought the news would be worth a reward.
Didn't I tell you that you could pick up everything you find here?
You did, but...
But? What? Here, take 5 gold and get your ears cleaned.
About the prism. Magnus will pay you again.
What? You don't actually expect me to believe you?
Here. This should be enough as proof.
This is how it should have been in the first place. You should listen to me next time. Then, give me the stone.
Beleza, eu não precisei... pagar os 1k de gold. Isso é ótimo. DVY, onde que é isso? Nossa, antiga. Waterproof. Purity Water. Nossa, tem um lá no fim do mundo, outro aqui do lado. Beleza, eu vou lá no do fim do mundo primeiro. Que isso, gnomo. Goblin. Nossa. Nossa. Vamos logo lá. Mas sério, o gráfico do jogo tá muito bonito. Acho que foi da que estiver falando isso. Nossa, o rato foi longe, hein? Esse cara tá morto. Bom, já que eu tô aqui, vou aproveitar e vou pegar uns cristais aí também. Se eu encontrar. Ó, tem um aqui já. Como que eu pego isso?
So no,
I'm sure you'll get along.
I hope so. Otherwise, we'll be having gnome stew à la bones.
Ok, acho que o Bones não gostou do gnomo na tripulação.
Shadows.
Not now.
Eita, cacete. Defender. Nossa, tudo isso pra uma caveira só. Vamos ver o que tem no baú, tem que ser alguma coisa boa. Já de dente, nossa. Caramba, viu? Vamos lá. Aí tem até uma missão aqui que era do Inquisitor, não era? Ok, melhorar a destreza. Sim. Acho que é por aqui o caminho, né? É.
I'm going to make a
Nossa. Eu lembro que eu demorava pra matar esses. É o round. Eu tô achando que eu não vou aguentar. Ok, aguentei. Os gastando um monte de poção, né?
I'm going to make a hat out of your head. Well, that's that. Let's do slit a few throats.
O bicho rolou sozinho. Ó, tem o navio ali afundado.
Let me at him. What a waste of prime sacrificial meat.
Ok, eita. Tem um navio ali mesmo. Tem tipo esse navio.
Look at that! A ghost ship! On the one hand, I'm frightened our souls will be lost if we go on board. On the other, I can imagine living there.
This water seems to be anything but healthy.
Ok, eu vou dar uma olhada nesse barco pra ver o que tem. Tipo, esse aqui e o pirata. Tá, tem um baú aqui. É. Heavy Helmet. É, pelo visto mais um item lendário, né? Ou não, deixa eu ver. Equipamento. Não. É equipamento mesmo. Tá, aqui eu não tenho nada, né? Que é um bacana, hein? Caraca. Oh. Tem umas jades aqui. Ó, tem uma missão, se eu não me engano, aqui. Aqui, ó, o Inquisitor. É aqui mesmo, né? Ó, o navio pirata ali. Navio fantasma. Nadar um pouco. Será que eu vou ficar com esse navio? Meu Deus, seria louco, hein? Mesmo ele sendo um navio pirata, navio fantasma, seria da hora. Eita!
Ah! Damnation! Who dares touch my soul shard?
Oops, I think it was me.
I am Inquisitor Mendoza, and you have committed the crime of your life. I will tear you into 1,000 pieces. You will be boiled in oil, and your flesh will rot from your carcass.
Alright, I've got it. You're really pissed off.
Curse you, you stinking, bloody...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Too late. You don't know the meaning of suffering yet, but that will soon change.
Bullshit, you can't hurt me. You're just a ghost. And this soul shard seems to mean a lot to you.
Don't push me too far, boy. I may be a ghost, but I still have my strength, even in the underworld.
Would you prefer I cast your soul shard into the sea?
No! Don't you dare, you
Well?
Go to hell.
Right. Now how do we get out of this mess? I don't want to be killed, and you don't want me to do anything with your soul shard.
What do you want from me?
If you're as strong as you say, fight by my side in the underworld.
You want to take on the minions and creatures of the underworld? Well, go ahead. It will be a pleasure to watch you die. Where's your ship, great hero?
It's anchored south of here.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
We'll see.
Go to hell.
Aê! Temos um fantasma da tripulação agora.
We now have a ghost on board.
Yes, you've lured the Inquisitor Mendoza here in person. As if we didn't have enough problems already.
Tipo, tá pior que o One Piece, meu. No One Piece eles têm um animal, tem os humanos, né, normal, de boa. E tem um esqueleto, tipo, normal, né, um esqueleto no meio de uma tripulação. Pirata.
I'm going to make a hat out of you.
Eita, o tamanho desse bicho. Deixa eu ajudar você aqui. Comedor de alma. Eita, bicho voou longe. Pô, é zoado, eu ia pegar o loot dele. Parabéns, Bones. Tipo, onde eu fui parar? Beleza, eu vou finalizando o vídeo por aqui já. Então, pessoas, se vocês gostaram do vídeo, né, clique em gostei, de seus favoritos, compartilhe em suas redes sociais para ajudar na divulgação do canal, etc e tal. Deixa um comentário abaixo também se der e se inscreva no canal também. Bom, então, pessoas, até a próxima. Falou!